Hello guys. Sit down right here. Ooh. I can then be chatting. Alright, let's go. Oh guys. I could do a little bit of an update from yesterday, so hold on. Didn't shave, of course, because that's just how I roll right now. Gotta get things done. Just too much to get done. I'm recording audio separately on this little microphone, so it reminds me I gotta get that microphone up to me. Oh! So it can hear me. That's good. Yeah, and that's basically where I want it. Oh, here you go. See that? We have microphones right there. Hi, it's Jeremy, the microphone guy. Let's make sure I've got my. Hi, it's okay. So I gotta get that down. Too high. Hi, it's Jeremy. How's it going? Okay, good. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 6. Back on the chat. If you want to call it a gameplay dealio, it's well, let's get back to my tiles here. I'd like a dust port, but not yet. Today's sort of project is a follow-up. It's kind of a hangout, but not really, because I'd like to get out of here and just relax. But I'm not going to do that, because, you know, it's an apartment. I'm chained here. Oh my. I'm like a horse. Winnie. Speaking of horses, let's go to, I don't know, a little title screen. I'm listening to my audio from the last time I recorded. So, check this out. So check this out. See, so now you're hearing this is being recorded. Also, I've got audio from the last time I recorded the show, programming. I'm handling 2 cameras at once now. Thank you very much. That's from just last night, and it's a long thing. It's like hour, 4 hours. It's like 6 hours basically. You know, between the whole numbers there on the left and the right. But I did that so that I can have something to listen to. You know, so like, not a bad idea. The reason for today's update was I don't want to get myself updated. A lot of stuff happened. Like, for instance, what happened was really interesting. I built my air conditioning setup so well, it was quite lovely. I'm gonna make sure I've got audio. See those little chicks? Chicks dig me. Oh, yeah. The broadcast you were watching is ended. Hold up a new one, man. Okay. Hey, I mean a new one, maybe. Apparently it doesn't like that. So let's start a new Twitch broadcast. So I gotta get my monitor up here. Make sure I monitor my audio and my video. And it actually sounds okay, and I'm not clipping like a madman. Which I was clipping a little bit yesterday, but not terribly much. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Okay. Testing. All right, we're good. All right. Want to make sure I was What in the heck? No, I was watching that clip, please. It's this technology, man. Go to the. I would like to watch the live stream, please. What the hell? Stop it. close that, open this. Jeez Pete's. You know the audio is good because I had to get it level before I did anything. This is the sucky part about having old equipment. Over and over again, you're like, well, please work. It's like, no. Like, please work. It's like, no. Anyway. And it needs to be restarted. Yes, shut off. Jesus.
There's that ugly.
Yes. No, not safe mode. Anyway. It's an old tablet. I'll just monitor my audio from here. It's fine. Monitoring my audio from here. Give me a sec. It's an old tablet. That thing needs to be like office spaced, you know. Menacing glare. Well, where's the Twitch? Starts with the letter T, probably. Might be with the T's. I know you're a tease. Audio level. Okay, we're good. I just had to verify that I was verifying 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 that. Alright. So certainly not having a stroke right now. Kidding. Cool. Where was I? Gameplay. And we're going to look at the latest news. Which was, first of all, welcome. This is Variety Sessions. I'll stop my old audio file from playing. No. We don't want extra files to open up. There's certain things I've just given up on repairing. We just got to pay the man, you know, or whatever person, you know. And this is Variety Sessions. Twitch.tv/music forum. Let's do this right, you know. I guess I could do it right. I don't know about doing it right. That's not cool. Flinky dinky. Clinky dinky. This is twitch.tv/music forum. MUSEEKFOREMS. Twitch.tv/music forum for Variety Sessions Live. This is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. I think. Anyway, DustyBootsWorth.com. Visit DustyBootsWorth.com for music for Variety Sessions. Or sorry, for music, Jeremy's music. I don't even know what's on there anymore. DustyBootsWorth.com. DUSTY Boots BOOTS Worth. Don't forget the Worth. DustyBootsWorth.com for Jeremy's music, blog, and more. And we're on live right now. We're just doing a little update of what's going on. What's going on? Right. And that was a fancy schmancy for you. So that way, you know, like, oh, he's that special. Anyway, found these chicks, man. Not these ones, but I found. But basically, let's see here. I get into the habit of. Let's go. Is it wood shop? No. Let's go this one here. So boosted the temperature to 91 degrees Fahrenheit by pouring some hot water from the shower. Hopefully the temperature stays 90 to 100 ambient in the bathroom with door closed. That was an overnight solution for a moment. And then I went ahead and put these chicken guys that I found. Well, underneath there is it's one of those expanded polystyrene totes that you would normally get like cold drinks and stuff in. I just poked some holes into it, and especially underneath that Power Fresh thing in this, blew some hot air into it. But this case, I did a little bit of something different. I can probably send that right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, I don't know about sending it right now. Let me modify it, and then I can send it. Much better that way. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We go. Edit, if I may. I'm like, I'm dead on disk space. So like, the fact that I'm able to edit anything, holy crap. That is not good enough. I need. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. And then we're gonna do this and that. That way you're gonna see anything except for what I want you to see. And then what we're gonna do here is this, and a little bit of blurriness. I'm blurring the profile of the chair a little bit. Alright, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is this. And save as, copy. And it's looking kind of kooky, but I can make it work. We're almost there. I'm in, what, health and science? So let's go and update that with the cool little thing. Health and science. Oh, let's go here. Send this file. Boop. And it's like kind of masked, so you will see like what I want you to see. So that is basically a chair. And then there is a little temperature gauge there, right there. And I also got a hygrometer underneath there. That is a tote covering that EPS, expanded polystyrene container. And that's going to help with the temperature, keeping the humidity up, as well as the temperature up. So right now it's at 84 degrees, sunrise, and hopefully the chair will replicate what the birds had going on. You know, because I had like an awning over top of my air conditioner. That's probably what they were trying to use to keep the extreme heat of the noon sun off their bird egg. So my goal is to keep the egg from 90 degrees to 100 degrees. But I think the sun is probably doing a better job than I, you know, because it's providing a lot of heat and all that other stuff, all the elements, you know. So anyway, the chair is going to replicate the awning that I had previously that was covering up the thing, and also the that little EPS expanded polystyrene container. It's probably going to, as well as wrapped around just a regular little tote, not modified, not destructively or anything like that. Some people like to destructively modify things. I'm not gonna. I don't know about brooding these things. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I only got one egg, but if I did decide to go brooding, I could use that tote, you know, non-destructively, and add some chicken wire over top of it, you know, and put a heat lamp over it to keep the chick, like, you know, happy, warm, and then put some water in certain areas and food in certain areas, whatever they eat, that it eats, you know, and then figure out a way to get rid of it. But, you know, for now, can I go out? Yes, I can. Go gadget, get the hell out of here. But yeah, chicken wire, and check my stream here. Oh yeah, I got the give me a sec. And I need to go to Twitch. What the heck, dude? Where's Twitch? Apps. Show more. Where the heck is Twitch.tv? Jesus. Come on. Oh my god. I do not want to be in save mode. That's a problem. Yeah, I'll shut down this fire. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry. I had to check to make sure this thing was actually working. Alright, so, you know, I was looking at different brooders. It was kind of interesting little brooders. This one's probably the most interesting again. Most economical for me because I'm not planning on doing a whole bunch of what they call meat chickens or poultry. I'm just doing one to get one feeling healthy and moving on to its next stage. That's if you want to get crazy. You know, you got multi cages and just change them out and stack them up and monitor them all like someplace. You know, looks like somebody using a bedroom or something like that because of this or some kind of bathroom. It looks like tiling or something. I don't know. And then some people do like a converted cabinet, which you can change into. Eventually, it goes from brooding to, I guess you can just, they just go on to becoming bigger chicks. That's an old dresser. And then those are kind of the most interesting ones that I saw, if I ever decided to get into that business. But anyway, just for the overnight, I just decided I would use a steam mop. And, you know, the amount of time it takes me to take a shower, I just start the steam mop, and get out of the shower, stop the steam mop. It's 100, you know, degrees. Goes up from like, you know, 90, 80 to 100, no problem. Trying to keep it at 90 to 100, but anyway. I finished that table. I've been working on it like crazy. I'm going to show you a couple things I've been doing on it. Not too much though. And that's about it. Health and science. Any woodshop stuff? Yeah, that was the last time I did woodshop. Big, huge 6-hour video. That guy's talking about a bench hook, which is basically what looks like to be a miter box for cutting miters, but except he makes it out of wood. And collapsible. I kind of like that guy's design, you know, as you use the notches. Build a box using notched interlocking channels of 1x3 pine. You need wood chisel for this build, which I've got all that stuff, and I have a circular saw as well. How to cut curves by hand, build a shelf. Yeah, that's all old news right now. I'd still like to make this little bookshelf thing so I can have solid space for my books, but for now they seem to be happy. But I have to have a nice one of those nice solid you know, spaces. I mean, that would be pretty easy. Just to go ahead and I think buy a 1x3 stringer, 1 inch by 3 inch stringer, strapping, sorry, and then cut it down a couple places, and then do the strapping cut on another part or shorter piece of scrap wood, and then, you know, you get most of it, and then from there on you just cut notches. Again, it's all about them notches. And anyway, I don't know, I'm tired. That's why I do health and science right now. So that's what I was sort of working on. And you know, this is variety sessions with ads, it looks like. Let's see here. Essentially, you're just hanging out here with Mr. Variety, talking about a little bit of project, but not too much. Just want to do a hangout briefly, give a little update. So here we go. Go to a look at me mode. Hold on a second, I'm almost there. Hold on. Check my stream again. That's what you're supposed to do. But when your equipment is broken down, you know, it sucks. The phone works okay, you know, but it's a phone. I don't want to be using that for streaming. That's cool. I want to get my little stream device up. There you go. But I have this nasty habit of counting, of counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all this other stuff. Well, I'll show you what I got going on here. So in a frenzy, I rushed to get 2 things that are kind of 8 inches, like the thing that's left in that wood. The short part is like 8 inches, and those books are like 8 inches. And I'm like, I need to go 8 inches and get inside of this thing. Now this looks like to anybody else something that's like perfectly controlled, but it's not. Oh my god! I decided to just do this in parts, you know, because I'm like The one on the left seemed to buckle in just fine. There was nothing mechanically wrong with that. The one on the right was needing a lot of loving. That's why it's got a little extra sleeve around it. So I put a little extra glue, an extra sleeve, and I also found a way to clamp that and pull that toward by using the little frame that's right there. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that with this one because, well, crap. You know, I gotta do this in parts. Like, I'm gonna leave that part there for a moment. I thought I had this under control, but then I did not. And then I thought, well, that I would just be able to do all this in one fell swoop. No, I'll just glue that in there first. And then after that, I'll work on gluing that in there. And if I can't glue that in there, I'm just going to use a drill to pre-drill the hole, go at a diagonal slot, and put a little screw in there, kind of like what's in there right now, but that's actually supposed to be in there. But kind of like the design of what that screw is, or the ones that are neighboring to it. Just, hey, I need you to hold this, because seriously, I can't. I mean, it's still good that I built a little guide for that that's made out of a tiny bolt, you know. But it's not doing any good right now. But I can just fill in around it with some whatever I couldn't get, you know, to fit perfectly with wood. I will literally do it with paper towels. And also, I just get tired as heck of this chair falling down on me over and over and over and over and over again. So I just clipped it to the table. Like, you know, I was thinking about some wood advice I gave myself in my last stream. Sometimes the best advice you got is from yourself. It says, never lower your eyes to the wood dummy. It's not as big of a dummy as you think it is. So, like, you know, clamp your dummies, you know. You're the real dummy. And anyway, I got this thing coated and stuff like that, but I never got the chance to actually put it together fully. Like, that's supposed to marry with that, you know. Eventually it will. But and then this morning I broke a drill bit. Like, dang it! But you know, that's what those things are built to do, be broken. It's because I pulled out a little too fast. You go a lot slower and lower speed, you know. And the higher the depth, the lower the speed. I'll learn eventually, but until then, I'll just keep breaking shit, you know. That's basically it. I was gonna do some like administrative, like hard drive stuff today, but I'm tired, man. I'm beat from yesterday. I'm like, I built the hell out of this chair. You know, I got 1, 2, 3 up there, like clamped in there, you know. And I put a lot of my anger and force and curse words into that. Just like what the hell? I almost like grabbed some books and a 8-inch thing just because I was like scrambling like for things that are 8 inches. You know, I'm like, ah. Another thing I was kind of working on too was this movie, Monty Python, Meaning of Life, does not play on PS4. My PS4 does not play on my laptop computer, a newer laptop computer. Does not play on my Windows Tower computer. They're all Windows 7. And it does not play on a new DVD player. It plays on old DVD players, but my old DVD player bit the dust. The dual DVD player did not patch to the internet, which is probably why it worked. Because there's nothing physically wrong with the disc. It was not altered or modified in any physical way, so it must have been a software way. Anyway, I thankfully was given this laptop here that does have HDMI out, so I can plug it into a monitor, aka something I can watch a nice movie on, you know, and I can hopefully play that disc through this this machine, and then just I want to watch Monty Python's Meaning of Life on something that it will play on. Just because some asshole at the factory is like, let's make it so those guys that bought this movie can go and fuck themselves. Okay. But anyway, I want to get back to, you know, getting my coffee. I want to get back to getting my coffee now. And get my bills paid, my freaking bills. Ugh. Dude. Oh, and I found out this keyboard is, the battery costs like $10 or so. And it is pretty easy. It's a little coin cell rechargeable. I thought it was fancier than that. I'm like, good gracious. It's missing, when I type like a flawless master, the keyboard does not represent that. And I'm like, you turkey. So I'll have to buy that new battery eventually, so I can, like, I don't know, type when I want to type. Oh my god, that's really about it. I was pretty excited yesterday, and it's already played through. Yesterday I played some bass, and I played a little bit of acoustic guitar, but mostly bass, because as soon as I turn that bass on, the bass amp, and like one other tiny switch, I can play bass. It's live, you know. I don't have to hook anything else up. It's ready, you know. So what I was doing was just playing a lot of tunes that I liked, you know, that I was into, and eventually I got to playing some stuff. Like I played "Steer It Up," you know, "You darling," you know, the Bob Marley, and yeah. And then another one was "Hey man, nice shot," you know, that one. It's you know, that was pretty cool. It clipped on my audio recorder, but on that audio recorder, it did not clip. Very nice, very nice. As you can see, I got some nice, you know, curtains up there that are like, keeping things nice and neat, and very presentational. Like, you know, got me a little lamp. It was like a little flame lamp. You know, things are coming together, man. There's a lot of updates I've done to this place just to make it more cool. And I did essentially make breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast yet, but I made it yesterday, like a lion, like, you know. Do they have hairballs? Like, it's like George Burns when he knows, George Burns, comedian, when he knows he's got you on the hook, when you're laughing, he's like, give me a second to laugh. You know? Yeah. Judge Burns. Ugh. But last night, like a lion, I just ate a whole bunch of spare ribs. You get that big old rack of ribs, spare ribs, you gotta go cut it into little pieces. And let me like that big, maybe like 3 inches by 6 inches or something like that. And you throw those on just on your regular old indoor grill with the little grill lines on it, or outdoor grill, whatever. Indoor grill, easier for me. And then you cook it so that all the little griddle lines are on there, and you make sure you're not burning it. So put it on a low heat, you know. And do both sides, salt it how you like it, pepper, you know, season it how you like it, you know, just your dry stuff. Once you do that, you take this little pan, you know, the big pan with the water underneath it. Okay, you get that one, and don't put any water in it yet. And you have the one that goes on top of it, that one that has little grooves in it, the little notches that are open to allow the water to penetrate or circulate. Well, anyway, you put your meat pieces on there, and you fill that pan with the water, put it in the oven, 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and then take your meat probe, put it in the biggest, fattest piece of meat you got. Set it for whatever you want. In this case, I wanted 145 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare pork, and you know, and once and then, like, you know, those little black silicone gloves. I was just getting crazy because I had to get a drink. Now, not everybody can drink, and that's okay. In my case, I was like, well, let's just see how well I can do. I did fine. I didn't even have to drink any tea or anything like that to get myself, you know, back. I didn't have any issues, like stroke-like issues at all. I always monitor that list, you know. Whenever I sit in the bathroom, I got a list of all the stroke-like symptoms, like, no, not that one, not that one, not that one. All green lights, good. Anyway, no problem. I just enjoy a drink, you know. After it's been about 2 years since I'm like, could I enjoy a drink, or am I just going to be perpetually in pain, you know, and kind of drunk, basically. You know, when you're in that much pain, it's kind of, you know, drunk-like experience because you can't hardly. Anyway. But no, it was a nice drinking. I was like, yeah, big old bunch of as many spare ribs as I can eat. Then I put the barbecue sauce in there. Oh my god! So when you're cooking those little black silicone glove things, you can actually use those to hold the little meat probe thingy, so you don't burn your hand off. And then again, you can set the actual meter thingy outside of the oven in a cooler place while the wire goes in there to the hot poker that's testing the hotness. And then again, just once it goes beep 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 beep, saying you get to get temperature of 445 plus or whatever it is you're setting it for the proper meat. If you do a chicken or poultry, it's 165. Then make sure to keep testing every single piece of meat until all of those tests at or above that minimum. And all of a sudden, ready to eat, man. That was not a very professional. Who cares about being professional? What my old buddy at the warehouse say? They're professional. Glue gun. Yeah. I got my hands all gluey, but I unglued them as the best I could. I used some isopropyl 92%, 92, whatever the 90 something percent isopropyl alcohol. I wanted to do some sewing, but yeah, do all you can in a day, right? All you gotta do is like, one side of the machine, other side of the machine. Start sewing. Oh wow! I don't have to feel like I'm carrying all these clothes myself. It's like, you mean the thread's supposed to do that? That's why I purchased a sewing machine, so I can have thread that holds itself up, not me having to constantly do breakdance. Drop my pants. I swear it wasn't sexual. It's purely dysfunctional. Anyway, I couldn't go to the That's the Breaks program. I was really wanting to. I'll show you the picture for that. There's a picture for that, I should say. Yeah, there was a program, That's the Breaks, yesterday, the 27th, at the Walrus, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., which, was like, and then this morning they were wrapping up at 1 something a.m. And I'm sure they had a great time. Doug Schwarzenwalder, and then Matt Steidel of Style Music Studio, but also That's the Breaks.net for the current shows. And you're watching you're viewing variety sessions, I should say, as I'm trying to keep it together. And this is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. You can visit us on twitch.tv/Musique Forum as MUSEEKFOREM as MUSEEKFOREM as twitch.tv/Musique Forum for variety sessions. What? I don't even know if that was like clipping or not, and I really don't care right now. Oh. I like to throw a dynamic like that at the microphone from a distance and hope that the reverb catches so that I don't have to get up and I have reverb. That's right. Engineering at its laziest. That's what I do, guys. Recording engineering, sorry. Mixed engineering. Again, you are checking out the first the Mr. Variety. Mr. Variety. As in Jeremy, Mr. Variety. You can find me on Facebook. Find us on Facebook, even though we are only one person. Facebook.com/Jeremy.Dinovo. It's JEREMY.DINOV as in Victor O. Facebook.com/Jeremy.Dinovo. And you can contact me and crap. Or find me on Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. Look me up, Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. That's Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. And that's me, Jeremy Deno, aka Mr. Variety, the same guy who's kind of like, hi, I have coffee, see? It's the same coffee cup. No, I'm a clone. You know, I'm an imposter. I would like to do gaming on this. And literally, from here, well, I want to build a better box, I've got. But see that? That's a perfect angle almost for video games. I shut all the other lights down, and then I can just change, instead of that screen, you'll see a video game screen, you know, and then that would be cool. And then suddenly we're playing video games. Like, what? That's cool. Of course it is. I invented it. I invented cool. Yeah. And golf and zebras. That's why I'm so dizzy. God, I keep looking over there at those pants. Those pants, I want to, I know I cannot fix the hem. Well, I can, I just should not. But instead, I should make the pants large enough and make the pants short enough so that I don't have to, so that I can have enough, like, you know, the right specs. But the pants still have conflicts, motion conflicts. But I haven't been able to do it again because I have not been able to touch my sewing machine because trying to get to it basically through all these wood projects. And I got my air conditioner hooked up this weekend, so that was good. It's a big challenge hooking up an air conditioner. And I'm finding a humongous bird's nest inside of one with a real live bird egg that I'm not supposed to touch. I mean, you're not supposed to roll it at all. You know, it's my first instinct. Don't touch. Or at least if I touch it, I'll be like, act as if it was not touched. Built from the bottom, gravity. Have everything completely square and flush, and don't move it. You know, relocate it, but don't move it. You know. But there's this guy talking about, this guy has a roller that rolls eggs 3 times a day from the top to the bottom. You know, 3 times a day. I'm like, for an initial period of, you know, after the eggs were birthed, or eggs were laid, and then there's a point in time where you do what's called a lockdown, you know, where you don't touch anything and you completely keep everything in the dark, and that is a period of time where all the humidity has to be absolutely maxed out, you know, as good as it can possibly be. So I was looking at his meters correctly. I literally was looking at like 45 relative humidity plus, and the plus part, I mean seriously, this guy's humidity thing, he had some windows for humidity that you couldn't see through. It's got nothing but beads. I'm like, okay, that's at least 55% relative humidity, so not as critical as with guitar, you know, or cigars. Cigars are less, but guitar is 40% to 55%. Anything more or less, bad. Delamination. But in this case, you don't want to get de-chickenation. You want to be a plus chicken, not a minus chicken, or a plus chick, not a minus chick. Yeah. So have the right levels, the right times. But yeah, I was looking up that stuff too. So working it out. That was the last part I wanted to do, was just get the parts that were good in there and just have them cure. And that way the rest of the parts, even if I'm, you know, curing them modularly and in parts separately, instead of I want to do it all in one fell swoop. You can't. Well, that's fine too. I just won't. But I think I am interested in getting me some new drill bits. And if I have to, you know, put new screw hardware into this chair, you know, just to make it stay as a form of, because if there's a screw, it's gonna help 2 pieces of wood bond together, obviously, you know, especially if I pre-drilled it and stuff, you know. Anyway. Cross that bridge when I get there. For now, I'm just clamping everything down and letting more things glue in the places they're supposed to basically glue. And any questions I have, ask paper towel and ask more glue. Because paper towels, I fold them up in enough pieces and times, eventually will form basically a piece of wood that's strong. You know, whoever figured that out, thank those people. You know, it's probably why I was in a hurry to make a paper towel holder. You know, but I did. I made a nice one. It's got rubber grips on the bottom, so you don't have to use one hand to pull the paper towel. And then the rubber grips, like, this thing is not gonna move around on you. Like, not like before when it didn't have rubber grips and it was like, and then you have to grab it with one hand. And, no, just. Yeah, so much project to work on. But I swear, I'm not insane. I'm just very articulate, and I've got so many priorities I gotta take care of. Just problem is, I'm the only person that knows how to do it. You know. And it's not like the things that I'm doing, the special features that I'm featuring are not important. They're important to people, just not that important. Not like fixing your car and all that stuff yet. But you know, this is a car of sorts. You know, lots of clothes going in and out. Anyway. I'm still not sure what I want to do today. I want to relax. I want to watch I want to do something that does not feel like work, because damn. But I mean, I definitely got myself in shape here, because there's this little whole space was not even cleared off. Now it is. You know, I've even been finding out there are parts that I was like, what? I can buy parts for that? I thought it was broke forever. No, it was just laying around forever. You finally get the chance to. Ooh, parts, you know. Be a parts hound. Ain't nothing but a parts hound. Lying on your back all the time. Yeah, a lot of updates, man. A lot of updates. Getting there. I'm getting there. Speaking of which, I gotta eat some breakfast. And, you know, I had plenty of ice cream. My gosh. Like, from last night and stuff. I was like, I gotta switch up. Maybe just eat some rice. Some rice cream. Rice. Anyway, I'm trying to watch my budget and stuff as close as I can, obviously, you know. So everyone wants a piece of my ass. I'm like, but I want one. Yeah. But you sound like a fake actress porn star. Like, I want that. Not for children. Not for children. Maybe for making children, but not for actual children. And my voice sounds great. By the way, I've been cleaning my, what you doing there, man? You ever get that people, like, walk up to you and be like, hey, do you got one of these? I'm like, I guess so. Might be in the plumbing section. Unless you're sick in the head. But, you know, unless you're signaling to me that you just don't give a care, I got lots of those, dude. Double-fisted. That's all I'm going to say. You know? Yeah. Seriously, you thought I was joking? No. We're done. Why don't you leave? Just go. Get out of here. Brains. Brains. You don't realize how much pressure you put your whole body and everything under. So you just stop and you say the word brains. You're like, oh, yeah, let your brain take over again. Give your brain just, you know, just stop everything. You know? Take care of your brains. Your heart. Just stop. Rest. You don't have to do anything right now. Except for breathe. If you want your body to keep going. Contemplation, that's nice. A little contemplation up in the burbs here. Yeah, I've been cleaning my water. Doing the last step on that, my ice maker. I haven't laid any ice on it as of yet. I want to make sure the water is smelling okay. It's getting better. So I had a lot of bleach and had a lot of like white vinegar water just soaking up in there. So now what I'm doing is I'm just tossing a bunch of baking. I can't remember if it's baking powder or baking soda. I don't Arm & Hammer stuff, whatever. Throw a bunch of that stuff in there, and then obviously do not clog it, but just let it sit for a long time in the water that's in there, you know, and then and then cycle it through the machine, you know, and keep on emptying that out. Once it's cycled enough times, just empty it into a bucket or whatever it is. Plug the hole again, because there's a little plug on the bottom of that ice maker thingy, the reservoir, so you don't have to actually remove the ice maker or even unplug it. Just tip it over the edge of the countertop it's on, and put a table under there and put a bucket on the table or a small saucepan. You know, I prefer stainless steel, easier to clean and stuff. And you can also see when there's an issue. If there's rust or something, you can see it real fast. Anyway, I'm just trying to get that as soaked out of there as much as possible with that baking, whatever it is, baking soda, baking powder, you know, I think baking soda. Bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate. What up? It's BLIWP. What's happening? What's happening? I gotta remember names, so it's not Morgan. It's Anyway, hey, what's happening? I'm a little bit burnt, so we're doing our program right now. It's just hanging out and saying, how are you? You know, no response necessary. It's just nice to hear it every once in a while. Like, wow, it's just still people they still say that. Yeah, I did so much woodwork yesterday. I did a 6-hour video. And I had to do some more woodwork this morning, you know, to be like, look, I wanted that thing off my table. You know how it is. Oregon, okay. Brains. That's one of the doctors 2 years ago. I was like, so basically brains. You know, that's the priority. You know, when I had the brain surgery. Good. That's good to hear. You said you're good. That's good to hear. Yeah, joining us here is BLIWP. It's Morgan. Just hanging out. Yeah, I also played. I'm a little bit burnt out to play music too. I found there was this bird's nest, this huge bird's nest that was built underneath the awning. There's in my air conditioning. I was doing some maintenance. This air conditioner, I got to turn it on for the season because it's hot now. So I discovered underneath the awning that I put over my air conditioner for the off season when it was cold, there was a huge bird nest. So I pulled it out. Like, oh my gosh, it was like a big old bouquet. The birds just put a bunch together, and then it also had a little egg in it. I'm like, holy crap, you know. And I don't know if I have a picture of that exactly. Let me see if I do. Oh, I did. Let me look for it. I was pretty sure I did. Well, anyway, I'll see if I can just put it up here. Let's see here. Where's that? It was a video. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let's just do this. Send in this video. Be right back. Need to fix my Wi-Fi bit. You know. Wi-Fi. Wifey? Yeah, I fix your wifey? I'm kidding. It's a joke I exploited long ago. Yeah. You go to the bars and it's like, I know you're not back yet. But like, free wifey? Heck no, I ain't getting married. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that'll do her. Almost. I uploaded this video. So I'm just talking to whoever's listening, and that's fine with me. Oh, here we go. Dusty Bootsworth, show this thing here. I'll just put it on a loop here. It's interesting. It's an interesting graphic. So, that right there is how I'm currently nursing that little egg that's inside of that EPS container, expanded polystyrene, and it's also surrounded by a tote that's slightly lifted off the ground. And of course, that EPS container is vented with a few different holes, and it's also getting monitored with hygrometer. This is the water, humidity, and a thermometer on the outside, as well as the thermometer that's going right on the inside. That chair is going to replicate the awning for when the sun's cooking overhead. At least the little guy underneath is not going to be cooking so much, and it's breezy. I don't know, who knows. And then anyway, the goal is to keep it between 90 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm thinking the sun was going to do that because I'm thinking that the bird that built the nest originally in my air conditioning unit, well, over top of the tarp thing that I put there, so nothing was damaged. The tarp was covering everything, and then the birds used the top of the tarp. I'm like, okay, they went for a magic carpet ride. And here's the cool video right here. Check this out. I screwed up. Yeah, I meant to show you this video here. It's a picture actually. There's a little chair, and there's a EPS, expanded polystyrene, and then there's a little temperature thermometer that goes inside, closest to the egg, which is still surrounded by its own original. Just pretend that is inside of there, but bird style, and also got a hygrometer on there too. So everything's being monitored. Anyway, play this cool video here.
DustyBootsworth.com for Jeremy's music, blog,
There's that egg.
and more. And you're listening to twitch.tv/music4. That's twitch.tv/.
That's what a bird built.
EEKFOREM. That's MUS.
In a window.
EEKFOREM. Let's go for a nice eat. DustyBootsworth.com for Jeremy's music, blog, and more. And you're listening to twitch.tv/music4. That's twitch.tv/MUS. EEKFOREM. That's MUS. EEKFOREM. Let's go for a nice eat.
And to go for a nice eek. That's cool. So you check my chat here. Cool. So yeah, we're just chatting here right now. Yep. Having a good chat. Chilling out. Oh yeah, another thing I fixed yesterday was the I thought I had a magnet thing. I thought for some reason that this was my magnet thing that you lose stuff, you can pick it up magnetically. I thought I had one of those, but apparently maybe I didn't. And then it's actually this thing that I had. It's just as, you know, good when you're losing stuff. You gotta find it. You can like look underneath, you know, places that you normally can't see. But this thing, the little glass looking thing, broke off, or like it decoupled. Like, dang it! So I had to find some glue that I lost. I lost the glue too. I'm like, I had to find that little glue thing. Like, oh, there it is. That's you get things cleaned up as you're cleaning things up. Other things get cleaned. It's pretty neat. And I'm like, okay, I'll just clamp this down, and hey, it doesn't fly off anymore. At least for another few years or something like that, you know. I think that lasted about 5 years there. But yeah, just chillaxing. Yeah. Get stuff all charged up here. Get the battery up. Oh man, if I get 2 of those wires, I'll be able to plug this tablet in and plug the phone in at the same time. But you know, stages. But the charger I got is made for this device, Samsung, same as the phone. So, you know, the brand is ANKER, I think, Anchor. You know, get that or some Samsung cables, and you know, everything's worked out a lot better than less than that brand. Made a big difference switching my cabling and power. Follow your technician's advice. You will be like, what? I spent the money and it actually works better. You know? Hanging out with Mr. Variety here. Go to the gameplay feature menu thingy and go to the hanging out with Mr. Variety section here. And that's what we're doing, hanging out. Probably could play music, but I'm not gonna. I'm just keeping my guest company here. Gotta move this little cable out of the way because I'm done with that. Cool. That used to take forever to put away. Now I'm like, aha, design. Okay. Maybe it might work. It might just work. It just may work. No, I don't want to power out. I just turned it on. Let's go to Twitch. Hey, there you go. And it's a Twitch. And it's a Twitchy. Eventually I'll get new hardware and then be all like, hey, I got a new tablet. And now it doesn't act funny on me. Like this old tablet. It's like perpetually broken, you know. Live, please. I'd like to see myself in live stream. It's taken me like an hour just to get this live stream thing to work. Like, dude, everything else is plugged in, everything else works. Why don't you? Oh, that's right, because you're considered junk, you know. Some audio. Okay, can I hear audio? May I hear the audio, please? Audio? Test, test? Okay, I can hear the audio good. Let's go to Stream Manager. Maybe. There we go. That's all I had to see was hanging out with Mr. Variety. I had to see that on my screen. Whew. Man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like playing music or nothing. I'm burnt, man. That's okay. hanging out with friends, you know. It's like you got to remember the idea behind, you know, who's the schedule, you know, the whole idea behind being janitorial, you know, be convenient for your friends. Don't make your friends be a convenience for you, you know. I mean, obviously, you don't do it till you're burnt out, but, you know, try to work with people on their schedules. Like, hey, the world doesn't revolve around you, at least not all the time, you know. Oh, man, so some people are hearing that. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, this morning, man. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go and break out some. Yeah, this morning, man, I broke out the wood chisel, broke out the saw, broke out some extra breakouts, man, and I was all chooka 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 chooka, and then I was like, oh man, I broke that too. That's the kind of morning I was having. Break this and break that. Couldn't break dance, you know. Just hanging out here. Let's see here. Cleanse to the left of me. It's all tool kits and stuff that normally I put away. Jokers to the right. These I got my pillows, you know, but then you can see there's some hardware that's wood and stuff to the right. Or it's actually screen right. That's to my left actually. Yeah, I'm so busy. I just want to watch movies. I sleep. I want to rejuvenate. And watch movies. And eventually be so chill and so movie liked. And I want to eventually play video games. Which I can do on this whole setup here. You know, do the old video game ski. Yeah. Well, suppose you might call this the part of the directorial part of the program, where it's like, what does the monkey look like when he does not eat a banana? You know, just like this. Oh my gosh. Oh, stretch. Be one with the couch. I don't know. I'm just really glad I got my air conditioner hooked up this today. And a little bit like, what the hell? You know, that, and I think that's what the birds were looking at me, like, kind of like when they were seeing me pull their nest out, literally, like, pulling their nest out. I didn't, like, rip it apart. I just, like, completely, as, like, fragile pack, you know, this is an antique, like, don't even break it, like, how do you fit it through this hole without breaking it? Like, all the birds that are outside, I could almost feel their laser eyes on me, like, what the hell are you doing with my nest? Like, you know, I could, like, feel that. I can feel bad. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing with my air conditioning unit? You know? Telling me basically, nice job, man. I'm going to use that as a nest now. I'm like, you're going to try. You know? But yeah, I was a big surprise. So now, like, doing all this research and scrambling for the parts that I pretty much already had in the house to at least to try to get the 100% hatch rate, 100% for the one egg that's in there, and hopefully they'll just hatch, and then let 3 days go completely by, and where they're just hatch and they're in there to keep them warm. They're trying to get it together. And after that, I can switch it to, you know, and it doesn't cost too much for a lamp. It's like $13 for a brooder lamp, you know. And I already basically have what I need in order to, you know, put some chicken wire down or whatever. And I have, you know, I have litter. You know, I can put litter down. I got lots of cardboard access, so no problem there. You know, and I just need to figure out what the heck they eat for food. Obviously, just give them, I think, what, distilled water or mineral water, spring water. You know, I think in the filtered water is going to be just as good for them as it for me. For the one chick, you know. Just a lot of research. All of a sudden, like, hey, what the? There's an egg in there. Crap! That's somebody's life. Crap! Oh man, I have to be responsible for. Okay, you birds, crapping on everything, including my car. Now you're just dropping your eggs here too. I'll just be an egg repository over here. You know, this is everything I was like trying to avoid. You know, I keep it into my pants. Apparently that doesn't work either. you get chosen all of a sudden, voluntold you are the father. I'm like, I'm not, but I guess nobody else is going to pick this thing up. You know. Oh, yeah. But you know, it's fun. It's life. You know. Oh, so glad I got my air conditioner hooked up. Oh. Yeah, I got it wired rigged so that the upstairs gets the air conditioner in one room, and then I ran a pipe. It's called a flex pipe to the other room, and that is divvying up the air from one room to the other room, so it is balanced. You got exactly. This room has these temperature settings and humidity settings over here. The other room is like me too, but without that little flex pipe and that little ingenuity, it'd be like, it's so freaking cold in this room, and then the other room would be like, man, screw you, man, it's freaking hot and it's got darn humid over here. Nope. Equalize. Now I could do the extra mile and go extra HVAC on it, but I'm not. No, not yet. I got the parts for it. Believe me, I got the parts for it. Yes, I just not yet. Oh my gosh, this is what I needed to do yesterday, was relax. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta eat some breakfast. I'm not gonna eat breakfast on live stream though, so I'm gonna give everybody about maybe 5 minutes to come back and see what the haps. I gotta eat breakfast. I gotta relax. My goal today for the live stream was to be like, hey, here's an update. Here's what the wood looks like. Here's how I was slightly less of an idiot this morning compared to yesterday, and so it works. You know, that was my goal, and then to get off here. So anyway, I'll republish everything here. Thankfully, I've got lots of disk space on the tablet. I have completely just about hit the wall with disk space on my phone, so that's something at some point I'm going to need to actually do, is transfer all those files from my phone to a little external card, but I'm so tired right now. You know, one thing at a time. By the way, my voice is way better again. That's because I'm cleaning my water supply. And I've learned that you're supposed to clean your water bottles anytime you drink out of something. You know how frequently you're supposed to clean that? After each use, you're supposed to clean it. So technically, you shouldn't take your same cup to the countertop, to the restaurant. You shouldn't reuse that same cup. You should discard that cup and then replace it with another cup. Technically, that's after each use. You're supposed to clean that, and not only that, not towel dry it, but air dry it. You know, get warm soap and water and air dry. You know, like you know. But I've been screwing it up. I've been like, this thing's nice and tasty after a week or 2 weeks, or you know, let's just keep this water in here and just keep drinking it. I never clean this thing. No, after each use. So like, ASAP, at least once a week, clean your cup. No longer than that. But really, technically, you're supposed to clean it after each use. So that way, think about it. Isn't that nice to have something you take a nice brush, what's a pipe cleaner, you know, and that's bent up a little bit in ways so it contours the shape of the container. Clean it out with soap, warm soap and water, and clean the cap real nice, and rinse it out really nicely, and then set it up at an angle so that it, you know, drains, and then air dries. And all of a sudden, take that dry everything, slightly put the cap on there. It's not tightly when it's dry, slightly, and then put it in your bag. Now you got a clean cup. You know, that's how you're supposed to have clean. Otherwise, you know, that's part of the problem. That was part of the problem with my lungs. I still need to go to the pulmonologist, you know, and be like, hey, can you guys make sure I'm not dying, like, in this area here? But, you know, it's a good idea is toxins out, as well as do not put toxins in. You know, that's what I was doing, is putting toxins in. So anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a dude on a couch right now. Breaking, yet making. And engineering. Something. Armchair. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Armchair. Well, anyway. You just keep on going until you get it right. That's just the bottom line right there. And once you keep getting it right, you just show others. Here's how you get it right. Okay? Oh, I am so exhausted. You can just like, I can't even lift my arm to be like, hey, watch this arm drop. Nope. At least my mouth's moving. I'm glad about that. Vocals are kind of good. Yeah, I was laying in just some vocals yesterday. But it's all on the video. And it may sound like there's really bad audio, like especially when I play other people's videos back. That's the design of this tablet. You know, acoustics are not matched. So, yeah, it's going to have some time-based conflict, time delay, you know, on the video I play back. But on the direct dialogue, it's clean. That's all I care about. You can go look up the video later. It's what the purpose of those people's channel is for. Look up their video. I'm just referring to it in an educational, robust manner. Eventually, I'll give you a computer or whatever, and you know, and get everything directly interfaced. But for now, I'm like, hey, this works. This delivers. It is safe. It conveys. That is delivery right there. Delivery standard. It is a safe, and it conveys. That is my delivery standard. Those two. That's it. If I'm eating that, it's like, you know, Spielberg can just bite me. You know, not really, but just Spielberg might have like sharp teeth or something. But yeah. Taking up. Yep. Well, anyway, this has got to be one of those boring visuals ever. You know. That's all right. You know, I was thinking about maybe I could cut the pattern of like a phoenix up there. That would be cool, you know. And like a firebird. Dude, I love a firebird, man. You know. Eventually, I'll get to that point. I got the cutting table for it and everything. You know, just I can't lift my arms right now. Like, not like willingly. Oh. Well, anyway. I'm about ready to get off here, so just want to say thank you for everything and showing up and hanging out. And I guess I could play a quick bass track for you. I'm recording on. To point out to you, I am recording on this thing, which is kind of cool. This is my little recorder microphone right there. So I'm going to point it at the bass amp, or just not. Let's see, I did. And that back it like that again. There we go. And then flip that around. And then there you go. Oh, play some bass. You know, play you some bass. That's kind of cool. There we go. So I have to turn the mic a little bit in this direction. There's a microphone right underneath here. Well, you can't really see it. Is it? Oh, okay. This microphone is over here. It's, I assure you, there's a mic. Turn this on. Make sure my audio is not too loud and stuff. This setup over here is so that I can verify my audio is good and I'm not clipping or anything like that. Okay, cool. I can go back to what I was doing here. A couple of things I was playing. Mr. Aviary style. Where was it? This little pick here is cool. Nice pick. Charlie horse. Oh, that's good. Mind over matter. Charlie horse. Ooh. That's why I've been drinking some coffee. That one song. Hey man, nice shot. There's also do 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 do. That was.
I don't want to come back down from this cloud. It's taken me all this time to find out what I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What else we got here? What else was I jamming on? I don't know. Oh yeah. That's your. Do you know? Steer it up.
Yeah, man, steal it up. Oh, darling, steal it up.
What other stuff do I know? Anyway, I gotta get going here. This is variety sessions. I just wanted to, show a little jam out. Thank you for showing up and stuff. I hope you enjoyed that bass line that I made sure wasn't clipping, and I recorded that on a nice audio recorder too. So, in case the stream's all like, "Hey, I'm a live stream," that sucks sometimes. That's okay. I got an offline recording of that. Offline recording. And Aya, gangsta, fresh in my mind, mind. Aya, gangsta, fresh in my mind, mind. That was from the movie Blade, right? And then what was like some other stuff like it. technically my day off, so I need to get back to being off. So, yeah! Oh, I gotta leave this base out so I can clean it before I put it away. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. Thanks. Have a fine day. Thanks, Morgan, for joining me for this chat. Just saying hello, and we'll catch up another time. Peace out, my friend. Peace out, Twitch people. Peace out, all the people that are like, hey, why don't you say my name too? Like, hey, jeez, my gosh, you too. Hey, including Sunny Bono, right? And his wife Cher. I know, I'm a goon. Peace out. Peace. And just to do a closeout, I think it was just a variety. And it was kind of a project day, but not really. And put this microphone around a little bit. Let's turn it off. Microphone around a little bit here. I can hear myself a bit. And then go to what this was, what it is, where to be. Jeremy DeNovo, aka Mr. Variety, twitch.tv/music forum, twitch.tv/MUSEEKFOREM. That's music forum, MUSEEKFOREM. That's twitch.tv/music forum for Variety Sessions Live. And you can visit Variety Sessions on music on YouTube. Go to youtube.com. I know you're already on it. Type in Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. Obviously, don't type the word on YouTube. That's a little redundant. You redundantness. Variety Sessions Music. Look it up. You'll see me on there. All kinds of videos that look like, hey, that's his. Looks like he's got a crap load of them. No, duh. That's kind of the idea. And speaking of crap load, it's Jeremy from Facebook. Facebook.com /. I don't work for Facebook, do I? I just don't get paid. Bastards! Facebook.com /Jeremy.DeNovo. That's Jeremy, Jeramy. .din as in Nancy O. V as in Victor O. That's Jeremy.DeNovo. So, Facebook.com /Jeremy.DeNovo for finding me on Facebook. That's how most artists and musicians and all these business people are like, yep, if I have you on there, all your friends are going to be like, hey, me too, you know. And that's how things are built these days. As of the moment, it's like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, you know. And that's about it for now. Twitch, anyway. And again, this is Jeremy DeNovo. If you really do care about the fact that I had a last name for a little time of my life, we don't like it. Shorten it, dude. Shorten it. It's Jeremy, aka it's Jerry. We're going to call him Jerry. Who cares about the M in there? I do. I like the D, too. It's like Dracula, you know. Jeremy Dracula, a.k.a. Mr. Variety. Not really. Did a little bit of him on today. It was kind of cool. I really like this fish. I hope you go and catch a nice fishy. Ooh. I drew that fishy. Nice little fish scales. Be kind of cool to catch a fish. What do you think? That's the black and white version, which is still pretty cool. That's cool, but you know, hey. And I love my wreck, or hate me to death. You know, that's all it's all about, man. Clashing, you know. But what is the opposite of pain? Is it relaxation? I don't know. I drew that probably right before my brain surgery. Like, well, it's a good thing I got my head going straight into this turn. You know, it's a kind of a neat little graphic too, like a little animation. Check that out. It's going like super speed too. And it's kind of a nice little canvas. And relaxation, you know, you got my website all the time. And of course, something I did was called Metal Dika. I gotta take that into the t-shirt. I really I need to. You know, now not everyone's a religious person, but look at it this way. There's also the aspects of physicality. A lot of strength in the world, in the breath of the wind is going into you. You know, however you may see it. There's a lot of strength in this world. It's coming straight into you. And this little comic I did from little thing I did from somebody at the mall who was wearing a mask anyway. I just gave them a mouth. You know. And this is you bring me closer to sloth. You know, little sloth I drew from the internet. Yeah, for a little 1x1. That's a picture of my hometown, Delaware, Ohio, heart of Ohio. I don't know what you want to call it that exactly, but anyway, a lot of this, like this right here, could be a pretty cool little shirt, don't you think? Like, you know, I can sew that. You know, I really want to. That'd be cool. That'd be a nice, fun project to put on the sewing machine. You know, just draw it out with some ink and go to town. Go into town. You know. And then as a shirt too. That's funny, because I feel like knock on my. I gotta get going here, but you just know this: that Freddie Mercury watches over you. Freddie Mercury cares. Now I'm getting ridiculous. I gotta get out of here. Well, anyway. Just want to make sure I was properly representing. Again, I missed a show from last night into this morning, from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. I wanted to make it, but I couldn't because I was working on a lot of other stuff, including my air conditioning and, I don't know, becoming an expert immediately for Aviary. You know, so I had to become a bird doctor, you know, without being a doctor, because I'm not one. Jeez. This is basically a vlog, so hope you enjoyed all the programming and stuff. Didn't think I'd break out some music, but I did. See, how far did I get from the lineup? I did the music recorder setup. I still need to send my old recorder in to get that repaired, but my new recorder is working fine. You know, I'm recording on a USB recorder right now. Pretty cool. For my offline recording, so in case I live stream takes a crap, I'm like, that's okay. I got the audio. And I got custom sewing fabric work table setup. I have been setting this work table up immensely. Oh my gosh. Just a real quick recap here. Real quick recap. Check this out. Check this out. This table is amazing. It's amazing. Look at this. I got upholstered. I did upholster it. And then also added this layer so that I can saw and stuff on top of there. And the upholstery does not get dust on it. Holy crap, it's a dust cover. And then when I'm not using that dust cover, I can just kick that back over there. I can replace it with, there's a cutting board, and then there's also a cork board underneath that that perfectly fits the top there. So that gets cleaned off, and now I'm pinning outfits. You know, I'm going from upholsterer to, you know, fashion designer. Right now I'm at woodworking status because, you know, my fat ass broke the chair, or somebody's bed design. Anyway, putting it back together again, Humpty Dumpty. But anyway, yeah, I did a lot of setup on this table, and apparently I was able to use it for a lot of different reasons. You know, I even was able to get my see that little black thing that's that little points on it in the middle there. That's my pin cushion. I can put a graphic design on, or I can put some fabric around that, and it'll be a fabric pin cushion. It'll be pretty. You know, right now it's just dark and you can hardly see that it's even there. But my sewing machine fits perfectly. There's a little thing in the bottom left corner. That is a sewing machine, and it fits in there. And I want to build a drawer for it eventually. But for now, everything fits in there. That's my spinner on the right. This little gray thing that sits on the tabletop and it spins. You don't believe me? I can do it. I can make it happen right now. Sort of. Just careful about lifting this the wrong way. Maybe today, if I feel up to it, I can see if I can watch my Mighty Python in there. That stopped playing. That disc stopped playing, not because of the physicality of the disc, but I think because of the software. That there was a patch that just stopped playing on everything. But that's an old computer, so maybe it'll work. So anyway, I was going to show you my little spinner here, and what this does, it just does exactly what I was describing. You just put stuff on there, it spins. And then why is that be important? Well, say you want to take your items that you're working with, put some weights down there. These are my 3 main weights here. And you put some fabric on there. Well, anyway, now the fabric is being held down by that weight and not shifting at all. And now you can spin this and sew here, spin this and sew here, and then everything's just nice. And this is my bolt cutter, 24 inches. You can see through, so you can do work with dresses and stuff all the way up to 24 inches. And again, that goes precisely the length of the table, or the length with the width. The length is actually 37 inches, 37 inches. That's what this is. 36 inches by 24 inches. And then this cork board is also nice. I don't think I'm going to break anything here. That's basically what I made my cork board out of. This is that little insulation stuff. Let's kind of demonstrate that. And all of a sudden, now you can pin stuff down. Pin that out. That's just a... Eventually we'll go completely, for now, there we go. That looks better. You can actually see there's a cork board. Before it was hiding. Oh, this is my chair, which was not always here. I still need to reupholster it, but it's my keyboard. I can, off, on, there you go. Sorry, that probably clipped. I don't care. I gotta get out of this chair. Now these microphones have taken a topple a few times already, but thankfully I designed this setup here to where it can handle it taking a topple, and it doesn't completely fall crashing to the ground. It actually kind of slows down and stuff. So you just got to keep on practicing the setup until you eventually find the one that's like, hey, I don't want to botch myself. Oh, thank you, equipment, for not botching yourself. At least not so terribly. But yeah, there's a lot of depth in here, a lot of room. I like that chaise back there for the 7 feet from the pillow there all the way up to the front here before that chair is all one piece. I like to sleep on that sometimes, but I haven't been able to lately. And same deal with the place where I got to put my base and my movies and lamps and stuff, I don't know. I'm so tired. Oh, what I don't know what do you want? Man, these are my cool cutting tools, See how everything's just, you just grab it right out of there and you're in business. I'm actually gonna flip it around now. There you go. Actually, I have more of a, I guess I had it right first time. I have more of a legit setup where I won't have to, I got the sewing pedal right here for the sewing machine, a lot of binding and, elastic for pants and elastic shirts and stuff, and here's my extra bobbin case. I also got a black and white, somewhere. And then this is a really badass pair of shears here. They are so good. Anyway, basic cutting tools, basically. Anyway, but that's all in there. It's like, hey, it goes right in there. One-handed, baby. And there's my sewing machine right in there. So everything's designed so freaking well. And my pin cushions, they were my pin cushiony. But it's to demonstrate here for you. It really is pin cushioning. I got the pin cushion here and a pin cushion there. There you go. Now I can, put some fabric on there and design it and corkboard away. But when I don't want to do that, you stay here instead of poke the crap out of my hand. No. You just stay there. It's cool. I'll leave that up top, man. I like that. It's really cool. Anyway, I gotta get going, but I have been working my buns off, but I got, definitely got the work table set up like crazy, and I almost have my sewing machine. I'm basically set up to start sewing, all I gotta do is literally pull this box out, and I've got some solar eclipse stuff, but forget all that. Some music, all kinds of songs I plan on making and writing, but get underneath there. Get it. And right there is the exact page to set up the sewing machine. Threading the machine. Okay? That's the one. That's where I gotta go, and it's like completely pasted to that section. Like it's like I want to, but I can't. Got all this other crap that keeps breaking first. I'm like, okay, jeez. Yeah, see? One hand goes in there nice and smooth. Yeah, I love this upholstery. I did. It's so nice. Yeah, anyway. But when everything's not in use, I just put them away like this. And then, again, take my spinner, put that right there, and take this little bolt thingy, put that essentially behind the spinner so it stays relatively tucked away. And and I also like to have this guy in a feng shui kind of order. Like, hey, if I'm going to start sewing, I better have my clothespins and pin cushions, because right now I'm just working on wood. You see how I cleared that off? One hand, dude. So I've been setting this baby up. Anyway, it's not like I haven't been working. Yeah, but this is a brilliant design. I talk about the brilliance of this design while I'm doing working, but I must say, you can use some gloves when you're sawing a bunch of stuff. Use this little channel and put the dust and stuff into this channel and the parts, and then sweep it down into a piece of paper, and that's your dustpan. You're done. This thing is so amazing. Like, and it wraps around nicely too. See, it's kind of sticking there. It's like, I want to help you. I'm like, thank you. That's why I purchased you. Awesome. And designed it. And I always keep my battery separate from my drill, so that way I don't hurt myself or other things. Peace out for now. I gotta get going. I just want to say that I'm working my buns off, and I almost have the sewing machine set. I'm so gosh darn close, man. It's gonna happen. It's taking me like 3 or 4 months. I mean, I bought this machine in like what, January? No, like November. That's 11. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. That's like 5 or 6 months, dude. And I also bought like some microphones too. Like, I did find a cool storage space for my mics. Check this out. I was just trying to get organized, and look at that. Quick space for my mics. Who could have thought anything better? A crate. My gosh. Good idea. Anyway. That's what that little... I got the shelf there. A little light for the shelf. I did a lot of design here, man. So anyway, you were hanging out with Mr. Variety. There was music earlier, I swear there was. I was kind of funny every once in a while, but not next. And remember, no matter what, health above all, and then to improve. Always prioritize correctly. Health is number one, above all. Well, let's go to, if you want to like save these scanner codes, they are cool. That one's got my contact information. Screenshot it, scan it later. That one's just got Twitch information, so screenshot that, save that for later. Scan to Twitch, scan to go to Twitch. Again, this is Jeremy DeNovo, aka Mr. Variety. I'm going to go to my illustrations to say sayonara. And this is a bird style, hold on.
For Jeremy's music, love, and more.
Thanks for watching Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. Thanks for viewing Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. Thanks for viewing Variety Sessions Music on YouTube. And I got to do a lot more of this right now. That's what I'm talking about. Eventually I'll go check out some more of That's the Breaks. Eventually I'll go ahead and get some open mic. I'm going to go check some open mic out eventually. Well, guys, you got a lot going on in Delaware here. You gotta make sure you check out the Discord here. And in summary, Solar Saloon in Delaware, Ohio, tomorrow, first Thursday, and every first Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. to 10 to 11 p.m. there's open mic, and you got all kinds of stuff going on with open mic. Every first Thursday, I think you can go there at 7 and you'll still be okay. Again, I don't own this image, but it's the branding. I want peas and carrots. It's That's the Breaks, also a good band. Clubs Ohio, That's the Breaks band. And go thatsthebreaks.net. So thatsthebreaks.net to check out their shows. Sessions. And again, this is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. Twitch.tv/music forum. That's twitch.tv/music forum for Variety Sessions live. That doesn't even work. Alright, anyway. Facebook, yeah, you got it, bye. And this is Variety Sessions. Tell your head. Read Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. Variety Sessions, Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety. Peace out. Another one of the books.